I won't lie, it hurt. I was angry, confused, and heartbroken. I felt like I wasn't enough, like I had been replaced. For a long time, I wallowed in self-pity. Mark and I would sit in my apartment, drinking cheap beer and complaining about how life had screwed us over. It was a dark time, one where I felt like I had lost everything. But then something changed. Maybe it was the realization that sitting around and feeling sorry for myself wouldn't change anything. Or maybe it was the realization that I needed to prove to myself that I was worth something. I threw myself into work, grinding day and night. I started with small gigs, freelance projects, anything that could bring in some cash. It wasn't glamorous, but it was a start. I invested in myself, learned new skills, and kept pushing forward. Years went by, and things started to change. The small gigs turned into bigger projects, and before I knew it, I had a thriving business. The boy who was once heartbroken and lost had turned into a successful entrepreneur. I bought a nice car, moved into a swanky apartment, and started enjoying the finer things in life. I traveled the world, met interesting people, and lived the life I had once only dreamed of. Then, out of the blue, I received a message from Jane. She said she missed me, missed us. It was like a punch to the gut, but this time it didn't hurt as much. I read her message and then another one from Lily. They were both reaching out, saying they wanted to catch up, that they missed the old days. They said they were sorry for how things ended and wondered if we could meet. I won't lie, a part of me felt a pang of something. Maybe it was nostalgia, maybe it was a little bit of old feelings resurfacing. But then I remembered the nights I spent alone, the grind, the hustle, the tears, and the triumphs. I remembered who I had become, the man who had risen from the ashes of his own heartbreak. I agreed to meet them, not because I wanted them back, but because I wanted to close that chapter of my life. When we met, they looked at me with a mixture of surprise and regret. They apologized, and we talked about the past, about how much things had changed. They told me about their lives, how things hadn't worked out as they had hoped. Jane even hinted that she missed the life we had, the stability, the love. But I was no longer the boy they had left behind. I had grown, changed, and found my own path. I looked at them and felt nothing but a strange sense of closure. They wanted me back, or at least they wanted the version of me they had left behind. But that boy was gone, replaced by a man who had learned his worth. As we parted ways, I felt a weight lift off my shoulders. I wasn't angry anymore, I wasn't bitter. I was grateful for the journey, for the heartbreak that had pushed me to become who I am today. Life has a funny way of working out. Sometimes, the things that break you are the very things that shape you.